Hello guys, so I'm going to be showing you how another technique. You may know one, but this is another technique you can use to wire this fascinator base. Okay, so stay tuned and keep watching. So first thing, measure. You can use your tape rule to measure this. I want to do something. So you can use the tape rule to measure this. Alright, so you go ahead to measure from here. I just have to place this pin so that we know where I started from. So you measure to know the circumference of this hard base. And what I have here is 20.5 inches. Okay, so you go ahead to measure it on your wire. But this at the wire, you are going to be adding like extra 1 inch or 1.5. You don't measure it at the exactly 20.5. You are going to be adding 1 inch or 1.5 inches. So let me quickly add 1 inch. That's 21.5. So I'm going to be cutting it out right here. Okay, so this is the wire I'll be using to wire this fascinator base. Okay, so here I'm going to cross that 1 inch excess and use my masking tape to hold it down right there. So I'm going to use this masking tape to hold it. Okay, so this is what you have. This is it. Alright, so now that I've wrapped this wire with my masking tape, I'm going to be attaching it to this excess we have here. Okay, and I will simply do that using my needle and thread. So you simply attach this with a matching color of thread, or you use the invisible thread. Okay, so you simply attach it. Can you see how I'm attaching it? I'm not attaching it here, but on this excess. Can you see that? So let's go ahead to continue. So you attach it till you get to the other end. Make sure you're making it very firm. Okay, so when you finish wiring your hat, it should be this way. Let me take it very close. Can you see where I placed the wire on this SX? Okay, it should look this way. And trust me, it's firm, just like any other technique you can think of. And again, you may be asking why this type of technique. So this type of technique saves you from a lot. You know, there is this type that when you place wire in here, then you use maybe a trimming to cover up. The challenge we normally face using that technique is that at times, if you don't control the glue well, you may notice that it starts showing some kind of glue stain here. So even though that for such stain, you can say, okay, let me just spray it. But how about you are working with a color that you hardly get the spray? Let's say like even this brown. The day I went to buy this, I couldn't find the spray. Let's say like turquoise blue, mint green. Let's say you are working with a fascinator base of such type. You will notice that once there is a stain there, it has already make your work not so neat. Okay, so but with this technique that I'm showing you in this tutorial, you avoid that because everything will be hand stitched, no glue of any form, so you avoid that. So now that I've placed this wire on this SS here, okay, so next thing to come in will be our Petersham. It will be our Petersham. So you place your Petersham just a little above the wire so that it covers the wire. Okay, so the Petersham will come in this way, and then you take your time to also hand stitch it. Okay, it should be this way, your Petersham. Let me use my pin to hold it. Remember if it will pass, but this is what I mean. The Petersham will do the work of covering the wire for us. Okay, okay, so the Petersham should look this way, and you stitch. Can you see that? You stitch it down. So the Petersham does the work of covering this wire. Is also this technique is also nice because even when you turn your fascinator to this way, you will never see that wire showing. Okay, unlike the type that you fix the wire inside, you will never see the wire showing, and over here you will also not see the wire showing. Okay, so keep watching. So right away I'm going to start fixing my Petersham, and I'll be using the same color, the same matching color as well to fix it. Okay, so let's go ahead to do that. So I'm going to be picking this way, and then I pick this way. If you want to move, you can move a little bit on the part of the Petersham, not on this part, on the part of the Petersham. Okay, so you move. At the end of the day, you have very neat wiring and very neat fascinator base. Okay, so I hope you are following, and I hope you are grabbing value from this video. And if you do so, hit the thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you are yet to do so, so that you stay updated once I drop my tutorials. All right, so let me go ahead to keep attaching my Petersham. Can you see that? Very neat sewing. Can you see that? Okay, so let me go ahead to finish up. Okay, guys, so I'm almost getting to the end of this. Uh, you can see how neat my stitching is. How neat it looks. So when I get here, I'm going to cut this and also use my lighter so that it doesn't fray. And then I will also fold it in this way while it cross the other, this side, it will cross it. So when you fold, ensure that it still crosses it. So it should look like this. This thing does. Okay. So stitching this may take time, but when you do that, you see that um, this very technique is very um, nice to use for covering your wires because it will always come out so neat. No fear of glue stain or any form of stain because you are basically stitching everything. So I will advise that you use this for your wiring. You use it often for your wiring. Okay, so you can see I've stitched this here, so I will simply press it down this way. And there you have it. Can you see how this can you see how the inside looks? And this is the outside. This is the inside. Okay. So when you get already made hard base that is wired like this is practically how you wire with your Petersham. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you do so, give me the thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so that you stay updated once I drop my tutorials. So bye, and I will see you in my next class.